Join me as I dive deep into the mind of an INTP and try to uncover what really makes the logician tick. The INTP personality type, also known as the Logician, is one of the most fascinating and intriguing types in the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator framework. Known for their analytical minds, independence, and innovative thinking, INTPs are often the ones who challenge the status quo and push the boundaries of what's possible. But what makes them tick? What drives their curiosity and creativity? And why are they so often misunderstood by themselves and others? In the MBTI framework, INTPs are part of the thinkers group, which means they're naturally inclined towards logical reasoning and objective analysis. They see the world as a complex puzzle, and they're constantly trying to figure out how the pieces fit together. This makes them exceptional problem solvers and innovators, always looking for a better way to do things. But it also means they can be detached from emotions and personal relationships, which can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. As we explore the world of INTPs, it's essential to understand that they're not just thinkers. They're also feelers, albeit in a unique way. While they may not show emotions openly, they're deeply attuned to the world around them and can pick up on subtle vibes and energies. This often makes them highly empathetic and understanding, even if they don't always show it. So, if you're an INTP or know someone who is, get ready to uncover the hidden layers of this intriguing personality type. Moving on, let's talk about the significance of INTPs in today's world. In an era where innovation and creativity are crucial for success, INTPs are the game changers we need. They're the ones who will question authority, challenge conventional wisdom, and develop new solutions to old problems. But to unlock their full potential, we need to understand and appreciate their unique strengths and weaknesses. So, buckle up and let's dive into the world of the Logician, where logic meets creativity and innovation knows no bounds. Misconceptions about INTPs abound, and it's time to set the record straight. One common myth is that INTPs are heartless and emotionless, which couldn't be further from the truth. They may not show emotions openly, but they're deeply feeling beings who care deeply about the world around them. Another misconception is that INTPs are lazy, which is simply not true. They're highly motivated, but they choose to focus their energy on things that truly matter to them. INTPs are often misunderstood because they're naturally analytical and objective, which can make them seem detached from emotions and personal relationships. This doesn't mean they're bad at relationships, it just means they approach them differently. They're also prone to overthinking, which can lead to anxiety and indecision. But this is not because they're flawed. It's because they're wired to think deeply and consider multiple perspectives. INTPs face unique challenges in understanding themselves and their place in the world. They're often torn between their desire for independence and their need for connection and community. They struggle to balance their logical, analytical minds with their creative, intuitive sides, and they face the constant pressure to conform to societal norms and expectations. But despite these challenges, INTPs are resilient and adaptable, always finding ways to overcome obstacles and thrive. One of the most significant challenges INTPs face is the pressure to fit into traditional roles and expectations. They're often seen as outsiders or rebels, and this can lead to feelings of alienation and disconnection. But INTPs are also visionaries, always looking for new ways to do things and push the boundaries of what's possible. They're the innovators, the pioneers, and the game changers. And this is precisely why we need to understand and appreciate them. INTPs are constantly seeking knowledge and understanding, and they're not afraid to ask the tough questions. They're driven by a desire to uncover the truth, even if it means challenging authority and convention. This makes them fiercely independent and nonconformist, always pushing the limits of what's acceptable and exploring new possibilities. In their personal lives, INTPs are often drawn to intellectual pursuits and philosophical debates. They love to engage in discussions about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM topics, as well as explore the realms of art, literature, and music. They're curious about the world around them and are always looking for ways to learn and grow. INTPs are also known for their dry sense of humor, which can sometimes be misunderstood as sarcasm or cynicism. But beneath their witty exterior lies a deeply sensitive and empathetic soul. They care deeply about the world around them and are always looking for ways to make a positive impact. Despite their many strengths, INTPs also have their weaknesses. They can be prone to overthinking and analysis paralysis, which can lead to indecision and inaction. They can also be detached from emotions and personal relationships, which can lead to conflict and misunderstandings. INTPs are also notorious for their love of exploring abstract ideas and theories, which can sometimes lead to a lack of focus and direction. They can be easily distracted by new shiny objects and may struggle to follow through on their commitments. INTPs have a unique way of processing information and emotions. They're known for their exceptional analytical skills, which enable them to break down complex problems into manageable parts. They're also highly intuitive, often picking up on subtle patterns and connections that others may miss. INTPs are naturally curious and love to explore new ideas and perspectives. They're lifelong learners, always seeking out new knowledge and understanding. This makes them exceptional at adapting to changing circumstances and finding creative solutions to complex problems. INTPs are also known for their independence and autonomy. They value their freedom above all else and will fiercely resist any attempts to constrain or control them. This can sometimes make them appear aloof or detached, but it's simply a reflection of their deeply held values. In the context of personal relationships, INTPs can be challenging to understand and navigate. They're not traditional romantics, and they often struggle with emotional intimacy. But this doesn't mean they're incapable of love or connection. It just means they approach relationships differently. INTPs are often drawn to other intellectuals and thinkers, and they thrive in relationships that are built on mutual respect and intellectual curiosity. They value honesty and authenticity above all else, and will not tolerate dishonesty or manipulation. As we delve deeper into the world of the Logician, it's essential to remember that INTPs are complex and multifaceted individuals. They're not just thinkers, they're also feelers, creatives, and innovators. And it's precisely this unique combination of traits that makes them so fascinating and intriguing. One key insight about INTPs is that they're not just logic-driven machines. They're also deeply emotional and empathetic beings. They care deeply about the world around them and are always looking for ways to make a positive impact. By understanding and appreciating this unique aspect of their personality, we can better connect with them and tap into their incredible potential. As we explore the world of INTPs, it's essential to remember that they're not solely defined by their strengths or weaknesses. They're multifaceted individuals with unique needs, desires, and motivations. By understanding and appreciating their complexity, we can build stronger, more meaningful relationships and unlock their full potential. INTPs are not just quirky individuals with weird habits and eccentricities. They're visionaries, innovators, and game changers. They're the ones who will challenge authority, push boundaries, and create new possibilities. And this is precisely why we need to understand and appreciate them. So, if you're an INTP or know someone who is, take a moment to appreciate their unique strengths and weaknesses. Recognize their exceptional analytical skills, their innovative thinking, and their creative problem-solving abilities. And above all, remember that they're not just logic-driven machines. They're deeply feeling, empathetic, and compassionate human beings. In conclusion, the INTP personality type is a complex and fascinating entity that's full of contradictions and paradoxes. They're thinkers and feelers, creatives and innovators, and they're constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. By understanding and appreciating their unique traits and characteristics, we can build stronger, more meaningful relationships and unlock their full potential. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the mind of the Logician. If you have any questions, comments, or personal experiences you'd like to share, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below. And if you'd like to stay updated on future videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and keep exploring.